From the top. Okay, this is Code Vein. I have redone this recording several times. I may not stick with it. It is a Souls-like game. I'm not good at those, so don't expect god-like reflexes or cat-like reflexes or the reflexes of a geriatric fish. Um, just it's content. It's gonna have my voice, so if you like either of those things, feel free to stick around. What happened to War Robots? I did make a video, but I'm not going to require people to watch it. Basically, two bot lobbies. I bulk recorded a bunch when the game was still, I guess I'm going to say, fairly active. And I'm not sure what on earth happened to it, but it seemed like it dropped off a cliff. So I'm without content. And that's just that's where I'm now with this. Um, what else? Content moving forward, my schedule will be a video every 24 hours. So not 24 hours within the day, 24 hours from posted. If I post something midday on my Twitter account or X account, which is GoBNess, same as my YouTube account, then when when it shows a full day passed, then I will post something else. That's how I go off it. So when I say 24 hours, in case people are confused, um,
Shaking in your boots?
it's fine. That is how my schedule works. If I post anything other than video content, it will still apply. Video content that has politics in it will sit on my channel, will sit on my channel and my social media account, my X account, for 2 to 3 days to give people time to think about it. So I'm not bum rushing people's brains. People have time to think about it and formulate their own opinions, um, and stuff like that. One, I am not monetized, so if I curse, that's fine. If people curse in my comments, that's fine as well. Um, if you want to troll me, that's okay. I'm fine with that. The way I view trolls is you're just content. Um, so share my stuff, share my opinions. If you don't like it, you're just promoting my channel. And if you want to leave based on what I'm saying, I'm sorry that your world is so fragile that you can't handle a little bit of truth in your coffee every morning. Um, just stuff like that. But I used to devote a full video to political things, or just social observations. But I'm going to start adding it like towards the end. Um, nothing so far, uh, which I'm glad to say that actually, that there is nothing of note actually. Um, so this is my character. And I'm going to confirm and just do my name as GoBNess, just that. So what else? I don't want to make this 4 minutes. Okay, I'm going to end this soon. So whether or not this is going to be a main video or anything, any sort of content, that's just how it is. I guess what I want to leave on this is just like something to think about. Is when you are uh, when you are in a conversation with someone, think about what you're saying, and what you're doing, and what that is leading someone else to say and do. Because what what one of my family members like to say is nothing exists in a vacuum, and that's partially true. That there are things that can exist because they exist, but as far as things that humans interact with people, we tend to make a lot of things exist, like it or not. And when you are a content creator and you are the one who is responsible for initiating a conversation, and you keep that sort of style of conversation going, and then the other person responds in kind, then you are responsible for the outcome, right? Um, you are then responsible for either cutting it off or you are responsible for keeping it going. Um, th- and the tendency is to think, well, what if it makes other people awkward? People feel more awkward if they see the same thing happen and it just stops. And then it just stops, right? And then the other person doesn't understand why, and they just try to keep it going. And at the same time, it's like, is this still the same kind of conversation, or is this a different kind of conversation? And has the other one stopped, or is it on hold? You leave you leave so you leave people with a gap, right? And when you have an audience gap and a creator gap, there's already a chasm, right? Um, Depending on how big you are and what the content is, if it's a video, then that chasm is a lot smaller. If you mainly make VODs or just like video content where you just communicate with people, um, like snail mail, and that's basically like the old like pen pal, send a letter, they send a letter back. It's sort of like, I like that because it gives people time, but not everybody makes content like that. If you're a streamer and you start that kind of conversation, then it's like, and you take into account the idea that that um, you have stream delay, that you have chat refresh, you have all this other stuff that Twitch and YouTube treats uh, the volume of chat coming in differently, and then what the person sees who's streaming versus what the audience sees is different. So, when you're in the waiting room and the stream starts up, it's good to, wait for the streamer to start talking because that means that they most likely didn't have the chat up, and you may see your interaction, but they don't see the interaction, and then by then the um, the stream already refreshed or it's already moved past it, and then it's up in the ether already. Um, Then also sometimes adrenaline and emotions can be involved, and that can tend to cloud your head. So it's good to keep a clear head, um, and to just not be someone you're not. Don't pretend. Don't just be yourself. Anyway,
That's what you look like.
I'm 8 minutes in.
Now, we
Uh,
can finally meet.
I'm just going to leave this as this is part of the video, so I'm going to talk to this lady.
We finally meet. Are you clear-headed? You will now be reborn as an immortal creature, a revenant. There are things you will need to know in your new life, so listen well.
There will be timestamps.
Each revenant has a different power coursing through their veins, called a blood code. The best way to learn about it is to try it for yourself.
So the closest this game is to is this game called AI Limit, and there's just sort of
Ordinarily, a revenant has only one blood code, but you are different. The blood code you once held was broken and has vanished. That has left you with infinite possibilities. only teacher you have. Now, awaken and save world.
I will leave this in as well.
Welcome back. Hello. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. I think it could be better. I think this game may have gotten updates. I'm not sure. They just had the PS4 version, so yeah. Very nice. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It looks like the old Nier Automata games.
Don't worry. It's okay. I don't remember either. Over there.
The audio is a bit loud, so I might have to turn it down. Okay, let's see how far I am. Alright, I'm 12 minutes in. I'm going to end the video. So, thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a good day.